I kicked the bucket away back in 1826 and landed by the river in a real proper fix. Old Charon held his hand out for a single shiny penny. I searched inside my trousers, but I didn't have any. He told me, sorry pal, you cannot ride upon my boat. So back to earth I drifted in my freezing spectre coat. I spent the 1830s scaring cows and kicking dust, and watching noisy steam trains clatter, rumble, clack and rust. I hovered near the tracks while fancy gentlemen puffed pipes and giggled at their top hats and their silly frilly stripes. The 1850s brought the gas lamps flickering through the fog. I tripped up wealthy callers while I barked just like a dog. In 1884, a clever fellow made a bulb. I flicked the light switch on and off to shock the entire club. Then came the 90s rapid and the bicycle craze hit. I spooked a lad in tweed until he tumbled in a pit. I drifted through the era and I glided to the next, where early motor cars arrived and left me quite perplexed. The 1920s roared with jazz, I tried to do the dance. I rattled heavy iron chains to ruin a romance. The middle of the century brought radios galore. I hid inside the giant box and bellowed from the floor. Then 1969 arrived and man went to the moon, while I was stuck in dusty attics playing on a spoon. The 80s brought bright neon tights and giant frizzy hair. I floated through the disco club and gave the crowd a scare. The 90s brought the internet, a box that made a beep. I tried to send an email, but a ghost just needs to sleep. And then the 2000 came, the phones grew super small. Now everybody stares at screens and never talks at all. I spent 200 years as cold as ice and pale as milk, just floating through the drapery and hiding in the silk. I saw 2 full entire centuries of fashion come and go, from petticoats to skinny jeans. I watched the hold-on show. I haunted empty libraries and startled sleeping cats. I wore out 40 bed sheets and a dozen bowler hats. Then just tonight a lady sat inside a candlelit room. She called upon my spirit from the chilly, misty gloom. A sweet and friendly medium who heard me pittle moan. I told her why I couldn't cross into the sweet unknown. I said I've haunted houses since the days of horse and cart, because I lacked a single cent to let my soul depart. She smiled real kind and reached inside her handbag for a purse, and put an end to 2 long 100 years of ghostly curse. She slipped a shiny copper penny right into my palm, and suddenly my chilly ghostly heart felt nice and calm. Now I can run to Charon and hand over my shiny pay. So farewell to 200 years, I'm finally on my way. I ran back to the riverbank with joy inside my heart, ready to present my coin and finally depart. I tossed my shiny penny down and yelled, I'm ready, friend. Old Charon took a look at it and laughed until the end. He said, you've been away too long, the economy has changed. The prices on the Styx have all been totally rearranged. A single copper penny worked in 1826, but now we've got inflation and the modern taxman's tricks. With fuel costs rising constantly and high suburban sprawl, plus standard rate of VAT tax, a penny covers nothing at all. The fare is 5 old pounds today, you're missing quite a chunk. My jaw dropped right down to my knees, my floating spirit sunk. So back I drifted to the house to tell the kindly lady my trip across the underworld is looking pretty shady. I've got the penny that you gave, but Charon wants a 5. The price of dying's worse than when I used to be alive. She dug around her shoulder bag, pulled out a 5 note, and said, go give this to the man who operates the boat. Now £5 richer in my hand, I'm dashing to the shore and praying that the ferryman doesn't charge a penny